Welcome to the offensive. It's draft week. It's an exciting week. Today we are going to do the Wheel of Chaos, aka Ben Johnson and Dennis Allen will have nothing to do with the draft room. We're just going to let Ryan Poles make all of the picks, so it's all going to go down the toilet.
I mean, we got an insider source in the Bears organization that told us this is how they actually do it. They just straight have a wheel and they just spin it because that's how Ryan Poles drafts guys. So just kidding. All right, Chaos Wheel for the Bears this time. Now we've changed it a little bit. We made trade a little bigger. We made top 30 quite a bit smaller because they've only had like 15 guys come in. We made piss off the fans larger just because I wanted to. And skill positions a little bit smaller because they need to focus. They focus more on D-line, so that's a little bit bigger. But it is the Chaos Wheel. It could land on skill position 5 times, just like it did for the Packers. So let's see what the Chaos Wheel gives us to start. Oh, is it going to be top 30 just to mess with us? Oh, piss off!
Oh, Jesus!
Yes. Okay. What are we going to do to piss off Bears fans? Dave, tell us what would piss you off. Right. What position would you draft that would piss you off? I mean, other than quarterback, you're not going to pick quarterback, right? But like, what would piss you off here that you could take?
Tight end.
Oh, tight end would be hilarious.
In the first round.
That would, I mean, Eli Stowers, I don't know if they would do that. I mean, maybe wide receiver. Would that even piss you guys off? I don't think so. What could they actually do to piss you off?
Honestly, if they did take Denzel Boston there at wide receiver, I know that we do need some help. You know, we only have 2 real starters on there. We got Khalif Raymond, but I think he's, more of a backup number 3 wide receiver. But
okay, but what if you
really piss me off?
You super reached for somebody? That might piss off the fans, right? Okay, so
honestly, is the Florida defensive tackle there?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Caleb Banks, you think that would piss off fans? Really? I don't think it would. His rank's 32.
He's the guy who ranks, it can be anywhere from 15 down to 45.
It's because of his injury, right?
I hate Florida defensive tackles. We have one on our roster right now who starts for us. Ryan Poles drafted him 2-3 years ago, and everyone else gets their second step in off the line, and he's just getting his hand off the ground. So
I don't think that would piss off fans. I got to be honest with you, Dave.
No,
I don't think
that just pissed me off. I don't like, for me, that's just like getting a Tennessee wide receiver. Don't freaking do it.
Okay, so remember when Ben Johnson
isn't Banks injured too, though, and you're not, and they don't know if he's gonna be all right. But I don't know.
Well, what if you guys way overdrafted?
That's another thing that our GM does. He doesn't care if it's somebody who's already injured. So
what if you guys took Jadarian Price as your future running back way early and pick 25? Would that piss you off, Dave? If you like way overdrafted a running back right now? Because I mean, I think maybe they go offense here to get a skill position player. I don't know. This is the thing. The Bears fans are so happy after their miracle season. It's kind of hard to make them mad. Right. So this is
our foundational season. That wasn't a miracle. It's a foundation. It's just going to keep going up, son.
I mean, I love that you have not paid attention to the Bears the last 30 years and you haven't learned your lesson. But I think you have to way overdraft somebody to piss. I think overdrafting is the only thing you can do right here.
I think Jadarian Price would be a good way to piss him off. Just because.
That's what I'm thinking too. Is like, I'm not even saying that's a terrible pick, but just way overdrafting there when there's other guys at a position you don't desperately need.
Well, that's the funny thing, because he is a kind of a popular target just 7 picks later for the Seahawks, right?
True. But
so
the
makes
Bears
sense for them.
Don't necessarily need him, which is why, again, I think it would piss off the fans. So hey, that's what the Chaos Wheel said to do. So we're gonna listen to the Chaos Wheel.
It was so nice to Green Bay, and it's just a giant.
I wish you would have gone D-line. They would have been 2 in a row.
No, it's D-line. That's I see what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. If we would have picked the Banks the first one, it would have been 2 of them in a row.
All right.
That is but the Bears need multiple defensive linemen, so that wouldn't necessarily be bad. Okay, so you got Big Citrus, you got Grayson Holton, Danny Dennis Sutton, Joshua Joseph's kind of a smaller guy. Allen wants somebody that's like 6'7", 6'3", 260, maybe a little bit. Yeah,
6'3", 260 is, that's along his size.
I mean, Daryl Jackson is there, Romello Height, Dominic Orange, Jenny. I think you have a lot of good options here, Dave. So what do you think they'll do at this pick? What do you want to do at pick 57?
57 and 60. Again, there's no guarantee because we're doing Wheel of Chaos that we can.
That's right.
Other guy. So if we only get one of these guys, who'd I really want? I like the idea of Big Citrus here, but he doesn't necessarily get the pass rush that I want. So I think I would probably go with Derek Moore at the edge, just because he's a bigger boy. See if he can be a little bit disruptive there we want. So
all right. Okay. Well, big pass rush IQ. He lacks length, but he can contribute in a rotational 3-4 as an outside linebacker. Are you sure that's a Dennis Allen kind of guy? I don't feel like that's a Dennis Allen kind of guy.
No, not from that.
I think Danny Dennis Sutton, I know he projects as a 3-4 defensive end with 4-3 flexibility, but 6'5", 265, true pass rush grade's really good. Plus, I don't know. I just think Danny Dennis Sutton fits Dennis Allen a little bit
bigger.
Yeah, a little bit more. I think Derek Moore is more of a 3-4 guy, and you guys are playing a 4-3. So
you honestly get some double D's.
Yeah. Danny Dennis, double D's it is. All right, Danny Dennis Sutton. Okay,
let's moving up draft boards a lot.
He is. I think he's a good player. I wouldn't be mad if the Packers took him either. Honestly.
What do you call him? The dentist, maybe for DDS?
That's good. DDS, call him the dentist, especially if he knocks him. Oh, that's a great nickname. I really want him now. All right, skill position, Dave. This is good. Skill position. So safety, cornerback, right? You definitely want to look at safety.
Sounds good to me. Yeah.
Wide receiver, don't want to hate on that. You already obviously took a running back. So safety, you've got Kamari Ramsey, great option. Genesis Smith, I know you took him in one of our drafts before. Wheatley, again, Penn State safeties work out pretty well for you guys, but he's a little bit down there.
Yeah, it's a little bit early.
Yeah.
Surratt would be interesting with our wide receiving core.
Dude, I think he would be a steal for you. I think he would be really good for you guys. He's consistent. He's 6'2", 213, pretty typical NFL receiver size. His drop rate's 4.5, which is really good. His yards per route run is really good.
Passes.
He's just a good, he's a good football player. I think a lot of people had him in the first round, and I think he's dropped not because of his skill set, just because maybe they realize his potential, his ceiling isn't as
he's
high.
Not fast. He can't get separation.
Yeah, but so what? I mean, he's a good football. Again, what were we talking about in the last video?
Yeah,
some guys are good at football and they're not fast, and this is a guy that's good at football. That's not fast. So I think he's a steal at 60 personally.
Yeah, I like to take Surratt here.
All right, let's do it. Okay, Chaos Wheel. Come on, piss off the fans. Let's keep going. Piss off the fans.
Come on.
Is it going to be traded? Trade. Come on, where is it?
Yeah. Oh, trade. Okay.
Okay, finally. All right, trade. Let's see what it offers us. Again, we can only take trades for teams that offer. So the Patriots want to trade down. Oh, the Packers at 120. What if Ryan Poles traded with the Packers? That would be hilarious.
To go all the way down to 120.
What would we give you, though? We'd have to give you 153, I feel like.
Oh, you'd have to give us your third round next year.
I don't know about that.
Maybe to drop from 89 to that's dropping a whole round, dude.
You're right. No, you're right, Dave. You're right. Yeah, I think you're right. But see, the Packers won't do that. That's a 23% chance. Unless you gave us 129 also.
Yeah, so
I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think that works.
The Patriots,
well,
just
and they got a grip of picks too.
Let's look to see who's on the board. Yeah, they have a whole.
Okay,
and so, just to be fun, who would they try to go for? So
my guess is
we just took their center, right? So they'd go after
offensive line center right there. I think they'd grab one of these guys. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, him or Slaughter would be their top one. So I'm not saying that they would.
Okay, so you're only dropping back 6 picks in the third. So I feel like 131. Maybe that's too much. 171.
I'd say 131, and we give them the 239.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, 76% chance. That's not bad. You good with? I'm good with that. If you're good with that,
sure.
All right. So you're dropping back. Resume draft. Okay. Back to the Wheel of Chaos. Let's see what happens this time. We finally got a trade. And is it going to go top 30? Oh, we got a very short list.
Oh, Jesus.
Even if these guys are even here right now.
Right.
Okay. Wow. Top 30. So
the nice thing for us is we have 5 offensive linemen, 5 defensive linemen, and then like a little bit of skill.
Keontae Scott, Stribling. Let's see if any of these guys are even here. I think some of them should be here. Wait. Jaeger Burton should technically be there. Let's look at center, unless he's gone already. Yep, he's there. So that's a possibility. Jaeger Burton. Okay. Stribling, the wide receiver from Ole Miss. I wonder if he's still there. So there's your option there, Dave. McGowan, Cade McDonald.
That would just be Ben Johnson totally pissing on Dennis Allen. He's like, nope,
Kamara.
taking all of the offensive players again this year.
Let's see if Kamara is. Oh, and Mikhail Kamara is still there, Dave, from Indiana. 6'1", 262, small guy. But you guys did bring him in, right?
Yeah.
He has dropped. Look at how high he was before. He's really dropped down. Only 2 sacks this year after having 10 last year. Wow. What happened to this guy? He played outside of the tackle almost all year. But there's really not, I don't really know a ton about this guy.
Yeah,
but there's your options, Dave. So you've got Kamara, right? You've got Stribling, and you've got Jaeger, wherever he went, Jaeger Burton. So of those guys, who do you think you'd pick?
They'd probably think they could go after Jaeger a little bit later. And again, we have Chaos here, so we don't really know. But yeah, why don't we just go with Kamara? We don't know anything about him, but if Dennis Allen brought him in for a reason, and given where the range is for our picks,
you need a defense. You need someone that can rush the passer, so it would kind of make sense. All right, Chaos Wheel, what do you got for the Bears this time? What do you got? Is it skill or is it D-line again? Oh, where's it going to stop? It's right on the line. Looks like D-line again. Okay, D-line for the Bears. Yeah, you need them. So edge and defensive line. Dude, Mason Rieger's there. He ain't bad. He
dominated the East-West Shrine game, just FYI.
Yep. Demonte Capehart's there. I mean, Keenan is a pretty big fella, 6'2", 320.
He's pretty good too.
Yeah, he's got a decent pass rush grade for an interior defensive tackle, 73.7 run defensive grade. I think that would fit you guys pretty well. Max Llewellyn, he's flying up the boards, Doug. Remember this guy, 6'5", 263. Pretty good pass rush grade.
Wow.
6 sacks.
Good grades.
Yep. So he's a possibility. I mean, there's a lot of good guys here, Dave. Demonte Capehart as well. 6'5", 315. Decent pass rush grade. Really good run stop rate for a defensive tackle, which you guys definitely need. So, yeah, consistent year after year after year at Clemson, which is pretty good. So you got lots of good options here, bud. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I just try
6'5", 248, Mason Rieger. I'd say Keenan, Llewellyn, or Capehart are probably.
Yeah, I was thinking Capehart.
Okay. Capehart it is. Defensive line. There you go. All right, Chaos Will, you've been way too kind to the Bears. Can you go on piss off fans again?
Except for our running back in the first.
Oh, did it listen? Come on.
Oh, we get more piss.
Yes.
We get more piss, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Doug gets this one 100% right here.
What could they do in the 4th round to piss off the fans? Maybe take a quarterback here. I feel like that would piss you guys off, right? Taking Cade Klubernick, because maybe they're like, hey, maybe Caleb doesn't want to sign a contract. Maybe we
just gave big money to our number 3 quarterback.
Yeah. Well, what else would piss off fans?
Quarterback we're good at.
But exactly, which is why drafting one here would piss off your fans. Right? That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to piss off your fans. So what's going to piss you guys off? What position could you take here to piss off your fans in the 4th round? Because what do you need? Let's look at what you got. So you got a halfback too early. You got an edge, a wide receiver, another edge,
2
and
edges,
a D-line. So,
D-line.
like, you've done really good on the defensive line so far in this draft. You got your
now is when I'd say go for tight end would probably piss them off.
Okay, tight end.
Because we already have 2 solid tight ends.
That's true. And honestly, I think Jack Endries is a pretty good prospect right here. I don't know. Would that really piss you off if they took a tight end right here? I think you'd be happy about it, Dave. You'd be like, hey, just in case, he's another blocker. Again, it's got to be something that would make you mad.
Yeah, Dave.
Yeah, he's like, I think a tight end would be a good job. No, that's the opposite of what you're supposed to do.
He's double crossed.
No, but we already have 2 starting tight ends. We have other.
I got it. They got to take her. They're going to take a kicker.
We need a safety.
You need I know you need a safety. You can't take one because that wouldn't piss off your fans. So you got to piss off the fans. I think you take a kicker in the 4th round. just to be dumb.
Well,
So-
we gotta have the Iowa boy then. I know nothing
Okay.
about it, but our punters from Iowa. Let's get a kicker from Iowa. It's a beautiful thing.
There you go. Okay, I think that would piss you guys off a little bit. Yeah, I think they'd be like,
Oh
"Why
my
did we get a
God.
kicker in the 4th? We could have got him in the
Well,
7th." or
we took a
something."
punter in the 4th just 2 years ago.
That's true. Well, there you go. There you go. I think that is a sign, Dave, that you're going to take a kicker here
Right.
and another D lineman. All right, you guys are going to stock up on D line. It looks like
Beautiful.
you're going to piss
I'm
off
fine
your
with that.
fans and stock up on D line, so they'll actually be happy at the end of the day, probably. Okay, so D line and edge. I don't know much about most of these guys, if I'm being honest. This guy's a 3-4 guy, though. He's 6'2", 244. But, man, look at this guy's pass rush grade. Like, he is a specialist pass rusher, which you guys could go for. Jordan Vanderberg that we took last time, right? 6'3", 310, interior line. So you got a couple options here, Dave, for D-line at the end of the draft. What are you thinking?
Let's see. I was just trying to look to see if there's anyone else that we had on our visit. I have no idea where Ontario Thompson is listed.
You want me to look him
I
up?
know nothing about him. Yeah. Anterio.
Yeah, he's not even on here.
Yeah, he's not even listed. Okay.
No. Zion Young's already gone. Oh, what about Cade McDonald? Maybe he's still here?
No, the big pounder's gone.
Oh, he's okay.
He's the guy
Kamara we
who
already
goes
got.
at the end of the first.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Yeah, so none of the D linemen who we've done top 30s with are there.
So Patrick Payton, Michael Heldman had a really good year last year. 12 sacks. Look at that pass rush grade, 6'4", 260. Pretty traditional outside edge rusher.
Central
13
Michigan.
games played. Yep.
I'm all about supporting the Chippewas. Why not?
All right, Chippewas, go Chippewas. Okay, there we go, Dave. All right, that was a little bit more chaotic. We got 2 pisses off in the trade, right? So a little more chaotic than the Packer
We
one.
got our kick. Oh, there. That's beautiful.
See, an
F
F on
and T
Jadarian
and
and
F.
an F on Drew Stevens is exactly what you would have to do to piss off fans. So I think we did pretty well. I think we should give ourselves props for doing that correctly. And honestly, dude, I know you guys would be mad, but I would be mad if you got Jadarian Price because I do think he's good. And DeAndre Swift's on the last year of his contract. So it's not a terrible idea, but I think it would still piss off the fans, right? Especially when there's defensive linemen there. But you guys make up for it by getting 3 edge rushers in this draft, right? You get defensive tackle that's going to help you out and a pretty solid wide receiver. So I think overall, not a bad draft considering you pissed off the fans twice, you know?
Right.
I mean, Drew Stevens in the 4th is just hilarious. Watch that actually happen. Watch that happen.
Jesus.
That would just be hilarious.
This draft definitely could happen. I mean, the Bears already made Dave really angry when we were at the draft last year, but it turned out okay for him. So
It turned out okay.
another similar situation.
Ben Johnson has his offensive guys he likes, right? And he's just like, go get me that guy. I don't care where he is on the board. So he did that with the running back before, and that worked out pretty well in Detroit, didn't it? So I could see something like this happening in the first round, them taking a running back and their fans being like, what the hell? And then he's fantastic for you, right? So
Jadarian Price does a decent job at pass blocking. He's fast enough. He had 6 yards per carry last year.
yeah.
He didn't get the volume, but that's because you have
the number one
there.
running back in the nation is ahead of him in the depth chart, right? So he's technically the second number. He's number 2 running back on the same team. Makes you wonder why Notre Dame was so garbage, guys. I don't know. Just wondering.
Because their offensive, their offensive line is good every year. So I think that.
Yep. They just missed the playoffs to Miami, who won the national championship. So there you go. Folks.
No, Indiana did.
I'm sorry, who got to the national championship, folks. Got to the national championship. So anyway,
and that's why the Bears are just going to go, we're going to go championship pedigree, Indiana. It could go wrong. The Bears are moving to Indiana.
Well, I was going to say, when you guys move to Indiana.
They don't need the Mayflower trucks or not. You just.
Yeah.
You should have just drafted straight Indiana players.
I mean, should we do that in the next draft, Dave? Just get all your future roommates from Indiana, right? And just draft a bunch of Indiana guys. Riley Nowakowski.
You could go Indiana and Notre Dame.
Yes, and Notre Dame. That's true. You also got a Notre Dame guy. You're just getting all Indiana. We got to find some Purdue guys for your defensive line. So. All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you to the Chaos Wheel for pissing off the Bears fans. Have a great night, everybody. Looking forward to the draft. Please like and subscribe. Thanks.
Bye.